Hey man, I am going to go real quick over the ZXR install on the Honda Pioneer 700 2017, which most of them same. So I went with a winch cradle. It's an eBay one, it's 3/16. It's actually made in the USA, and this is a custom. This is kind of the stock bumper slash custom bumper I made. If you haven't seen that video, not done. I'm gonna weld up here onto this bumper so it's all one piece so I can slide it off. Got a bumper on it. Got them off eBay, super cheap. Got two of them for like $8. Now the wiring is real simple. It's color coded on the ZXR 5000, or I think that's what it's called. Anyway, Harborfrieght winch. It's color coded. It's got yellow, blue. It's marked. You run your wires up. I went ahead and zip tied them to the side of the frame. I go up, I go across, I put my solenoid here. I went ahead and self-tapped it onto the crossbar here. I'm not saying that's the best spot, but it works. I want to put a battery tray in here eventually, but I'll have to rearrange. So there's all the wires. They're marked color coded. The only ones that aren't color coded are the ones that go up to the top of the solenoid right here that go to the ignition, which I tied mine into the 12 volt accessories plug that goes through there like your cigarette lighter. I tied it into that, so that powers on whenever you turn the key, and same thing. I went ahead and zip tied the extra wires up here. I split the piece, you know, where this piece kind of splits off. One goes for your handheld, one goes for your push button. I split them off. My handheld, I wanted it to be hid behind the bumper, so I put it like right there, and you can see I haven't even cut I haven't cut those off yet. So that's kind of the way I did it, and it's on this plastic, but it's hidden. I didn't want to put it on my bumper. I'm kind of picky on my bumper. Got a lot of time in it. So that part's going there. The other part is going over there, right there. This one's for lights, for accessory lights, but a light bar. This right here, if I was you, I'd move it over a little bit further. Mine's really close to the four-wheel drive selector. It was a little more of a deeper plug than I thought it would be. I think it's going to work, but FYI, either that or get a bracket or something custom where you can put toggles on it, or your, not toggles, but your flip switches. The wiring, it's real simple. It's ran, well, I say simple, thanks to Bob Brack, explaining a few things. One, he explained, which he tells you everything. He just knows these things like no other. And he's always willing to help, which is great. Thanks a lot. He's on all the Honda Pioneer 700 forums pretty much. If you look, you'll see Bob Brack if you're looking into anything online. I ran your main power wires, your red and your black, obviously to go to the battery. On the newer models, in the 1000s, you probably have accessory area up here, and you can always put your own accessory bus bar up here, which would be sweet, so that way you could tie in all your lights or whatever. But I ran them underneath. Go down here, I ran the wires right straight through there, straight up that way, down under between the skid plate, and then directly back up right here inside over to there. One thing, you have a circuit breaker on here. Ask Bob about it. When you're looking at the directions, it shows circuit breaker being closest to the battery. It's got 250 amp fuses in it. He said just take it out, which I'm fine to do, but I didn't have a good way of connecting it, so I just went ahead and flipped it around and put the circuit breaker on this side for now. I'll probably take it out, but I need to get a little bit of a better system on that. This will work great. It's just, for now it'll work. So that's it, guys. That's a simple setup. It's pretty easy. The only thing that isn't easy is if you don't know, this was your accessory right here. If you don't know wiring and you kind of get a little confused, this is exactly how I've got it set up on the solenoid. When it's mounted straight down here, I've got green over here on the top. Your white goes over to your black because it's got a jumper wire over here. Anyway, any questions? Let me know. Appreciate you watching.